What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. So recently we had watched a video of rapper D1 explain how he was offered a record deal, but to do some homo acts, like bending over, maybe putting something in his mouth, and he wasn't with it. He turned it down. He actually makes music that include God in it. So in this video right here, he's actually going to be exposing the agenda to turn desperate black artists with no morals into industry plants. So essentially what he's saying is how these labels are grabbing artists that are so hungry for the money that they're willing to eliminate any moral that they did have and become an industry plant, an influencer to the mass people to adopt their habits and views of having no morals, no family structure, busting it wide open, dudes getting more violent in the streets, and things of that nature. So let's hear what input he has to say on this demonic agenda that's being pushed within this music industry.
Yes. Industry plants exist. Yes.
And I was looking at the comments of my last video. Y'all were talking about how I'm watching my long lost brother do an interview. Come on, I can see it in the beard and the mustache. That's why I need to wait till the summer. Y'all need to wait till the summer so I can get my melanin kicking back. And I haven't been in the sun in a while, bro. Once I hit the sun, I'm gonna turn chocolate. You know what I'm saying? The Haitian in me is gonna start kicking in. Then we gonna look a little bit different. But nah, that's funny though.
The music industry will conspire to say what this artist represents is something that we need more of in America. So if it's extreme ignorance, if it's watered down blackness, if it's whiteness that represents being able to be cool and be accepted by black people, whatever it is, we want more of that. So we will do everything in our power to make this person pop off and be a star, to push this agenda. Or we have a vested interest financially in seeing this artist make it. Because not only do we have this artist signed to us, but we manage this artist, and we know that this artist is gonna create a whole generation of people just like them. Yeah, they definitely got industry plans. Yes, all of these black artists who ain't even old enough to understand the contract that they about to sign and who are being signed just because they had one thing that went viral, that they glorifying a bunch of murder and a bunch of just negativity, and all of a sudden they about to get paid millions of dollars. Those are industry plants.
100%.
The industry knows the impact that those artists will have on the rest of their community.
For example, Sexy Red. Look at her most popular song. Like, it's so belligerent and explicit, it's insane. And bro, they got the woman singing it, talking about their butthole. Got literal women talking about singing songs about their butthole. Sexy Red just blew up out of nowhere in a couple months, taking pictures with Drake, signing crazy record deals. Same thing with Sukihana. But that's a very obvious one.
Know it. And they're just
Red.
like, oh man, we need that person to make it for sure. But if you are
and then to put the cherry on top, she ends up getting a whole entire, what should I call it? A whole entire tape leaked of her. To put the cherry on top, to seal the deal about her humiliation ritual joining the Illuminati.
Presenting something positive or something righteous or something intellectual or godly, you absolutely have to do way more work to make the industry say, all right, we're gonna let them in. It's like, all right, we're gonna let a J. Cole in. We're gonna let a Kendrick Lamar in, but we got enough. We got enough of them. You know what I'm saying? We got enough of them. You realize that J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar are two of the richest rappers walking planet Earth today? Two of the most successful rappers? Why would the industry not want more J. Cole's and more Kendrick Lamar's?
Yeah, they don't even floss or anything, bro. You don't see them with jewelry, none of that shit. Yeah.
Bro, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar scare the industry because if they let more of them in, you're gonna have a whole generation of people coming up who are black, who are saying, I ain't even gotta flaunt no jewelry, you heard me? I ain't even gotta flaunt fancy cars, and I can be intellectual, I can be woke, I can be a man of God.
Or rap about it.
Or rap about that stuff. And if you got a whole generation of black people that's coming up, that's like, man, there wasn't one J. Cole and one Kendrick Lamar.
See, for me, I'm more tuned in with J. Cole. Everyone be saying I look like J. Cole too, bro. I get that one non-stop. Oh my gosh. But J. Cole, like, I had listened to a song. This was a little while back, but it was titled "Pride Is the Devil," and and he was talking. He was being very honest, and it was dope to see someone actually talk about how pride is the devil, because pride is what really leads to a lot of sin within this world, and that's what the industry is really based off of. Everyone is just talking about their ego, how many girls they get, how much money they get, the jewelry they got, and everything of that nature. Everything is very egotistical, which is pride. And J. Cole was talking about that. Now, Kendrick Lamar is a whole different story, because I've seen him do some very blasphemous things, to say the least. Like, I think going on a cross or acting as if he's Jesus with the music videos with a crown of thorns and things like that. But I get what he's talking about when it comes to like woke rap, but I don't really listen to Kendrick like that. J. Cole, I could definitely understand that.
There were a ton of them, and they were all huge. Now, keep in mind, a ton of people exist who are doing the same type of work that Cole and Kendrick are doing, and they're doing that work in their own way. I'm one of the people, and there's a bunch of people that are doing that. But for the mainstream music industry, man, they don't want a bunch of that to exist, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't want more of that, because these dudes ain't never been to jail. You ain't got to worry about, we might sign him and he might go to jail and we can't even put no music out. These dudes ain't never been in no shootouts or nothing like that. Why would the industry not want more of that? Think about it. Think about it.
You right, man. That's a real talk.
It's a demonic
Come
agenda.
on, man. You mean to tell me you not a headache and you still gonna make buku bread for us and for yourself, and just like everything is all good? Like people entertained by you, they love you, da-da-da. You mean to tell me they wouldn't be like, man, we need more of that? But come on, bro.
It's a fact.
Come on, bro. Every year, they're like, yo, who is the new street rapper that need to get signed and get pushed out there? Not in one city, but in every major city. Every year, it's like, man, who is the new street rapper that we could sign that's going to impact the masses in their city, and we going to blow them up, and they young, so they don't realize that they being used right now. You heard me? They don't realize it. We're going to make them rich, and we're going to get one from every major city, because that way we can make sure that they give birth to a whole bunch of mini-me's that's looking up to them. And it's up to the older artists who know better and who understand this to say, man, I got to get in the ear of that youngin' right there, because the industry is hot on them right now. The industry ready to use them and ready to prostitute them. So as an OG, I got to make sure I get their ear as well and tell them, hey, don't let them people make you crash out. That's why we need real OGs in hip hop. But we got DGs a lot of times. A DG is a disappointing grown up.
But yeah,
And that's what we got.
Definitely.
That's what we got a lot of in hip hop.
Like, even when you think about Ice Spice, so like for example, he's talking about like each year you get like someone being chose from a specific city. Like first it was Cardi B. That was a little while back, maybe like 2015. That's from the Bronx. And she was already a stripper to begin with. So think about it. She literally fits into this exact category that he's talking about when it's desperate black artists. Well, she's a Dominican or she's Spanish or whatever. Desperate artists with no morals becoming an industry plant. And now that's why you have #1 songs with it being called WAP. Listen, you know what I'm saying? I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she's talking about just putting y'all get the song. I don't need to go into more detail about the song. But now the next one that we have after Cardi B is already being shown to fit this category. Now we also have Ice Spice. Now we have this younger girl, which she's about like 20 or so, and she's really just, you know what I'm saying, on camera, bending over, doing the whole 9 yards, influencing the younger generation to the mini-me's to become just like her. So it's like literally a cycle that they're intentionally keeping up.
Bro, we don't got OGs who really want to get the ear of them youngins, man. So that's dog. Like that's tough.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Because I was wondering for a while, man, like how do they find these rappers to push this, agenda? But you pretty much gave me the answer, man.
It got to be somebody that's desperate. It got to be somebody that wants fame and money more than they want to push a message and has morals and integrity. So they find those people who willing to prostitute their services, and they take them and they say, cool, we got exactly what you need. We got a platform and we got some paper. So come on, you just got to do our work. That's how they find them. And in the music industry, you got so many people that rap nowadays. More people want to be rappers than basketball players nowadays. More people want to be rappers than any other job. Teachers, electricians, welders, doctors, lawyers, accountants. So since people want to be rappers, we have to be able to understand what's happening. They're just looking for, man, who is desperate? Do you have to be talented to make it nowadays and be an industry plant? No, man, you don't have to be talented. They can get you the beats, the best beats in the world. They can get you the beats. They can put the hook on the song for you if they want to just give you the hook, and they could be like, just rap. And then we could put millions of dollars of promotion behind you as well. They can do this type of stuff. They have the power to do that. So we have to have the power to resist, bro. And that's all I'm trying to do, brother. You hear me? All I'm trying to do is wake up artists to where we see what's going on and to where we like, man, for once in history, we're going to come together and say we don't want to be part of this manipulation that's going on. And for fans to say we are going to do what is very hard and very revolutionary, and we are going to resist what's being pushed on us, and we're going to go ahead on and say, take me to Whole Foods instead of McDonald's. There's a whole lot more McDonald's available in my hood. 13,000 of them in the United States. There's only 516 Whole Foods. So you got to work harder and you got to look harder if you want to go to Whole Foods. But let me take that, because that's going to be better for me in the long run than all this McDonald's. And that's what we got, bro. You know, to answer your question earlier, because that was a great question, bro, about the legends. At this point in hip hop, we need to take legendary status away from 95% of the people who we consider to be legends. These dudes ain't no legends, man. They are legends of doing the devil's work. They are legends of pushing evil, negativity, white supremacy. They are legends at that. But if we want to talk about just legends for what they have added to humanity in a good way, we got to take legendary status away from 95% of these dudes.
Yeah.
And then we got to have a new criteria. Because we just think, oh, you a legend because you sold a lot of records. We a legend because I grew up on y'all, da-da-da. Man, I'm thinking about my city. I'm thinking about...
Are you a legend because you got a lot of money and got jewelry on? No one really thinks about how you're getting it. You know what I'm saying? What character you have to get that money. Or even just your character, period. A lot of people are valuing the external things rather than the internal things. And that's just how the world is going right now. But that's definitely agreed. That's why when it comes to celebrities like these rappers, bro, they're human beings. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people end up looking at them as if they're some god, but, you know, they're human beings.
New Orleans. So many of the people that we call legends in New Orleans, it's like, what are they really legends of? Like, what did they represent? You know, if the main thing you represented was get money, that mean you a legend? You know, if the main thing you represented was, murdering people, you know, like what?
Yeah, that's a great point. They're getting legendary status from promoting violence. They're getting legendary status from, you know, for promoting getting hella girls, you know what I'm saying, and just flexing on things like that. Like, you know, like Martin Luther King, he could definitely go down as a legend. The reason being, y'all understand why, but he was looking at the law above the law. The law in place at the time was that white people sit in the front, black people sit in the back, you know, which was basically expressing the superiority of one race over the other. That was the current law at the time, but Martin Luther King recognized the law above the law, which is God's law, that human beings are made in the image of him, and we're all human beings and all created equally in God's image. And he really stood for that. That's legendary. You feel what I'm saying? But now it's like we have like the complete opposite. We have people literally promoting the degradation of whatever sexes or the, you know, violence or drugs, which is basically self-inflicted harm. I just have to say it like so I don't spark a red flag in YouTube's algorithm, whatever. But y'all get the point. Self-destruction. And those people are going down as legends. So it's a big shift that's going on. But bro, I'm on the same page as him. It really is just a matter of waking people up to realize like what's going on. All right. Hope you guys did enjoy this video though. Make sure you do smash the like button. Comment down below any comments that you have, any thoughts or ideas that you have on this specific topic or videos that you want me to react to. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one the same way you're gonna catch me in the next one. Peace.